On the reverse side of the ephod breastplate were two cube-shaped devices known as the Urim and Thummim. These resembled a dice and vibrated in harmony with the etheric energy received via the teraphim and ephod. The Urim and Thummim were made from magnetized stones, and the vibrations they emitted were used to clarify information received from spirits. The words Urim and Thummim mean lights and accurate truth. Joseph Smith was an American Freemason who created the Mormon Church. He claimed to own two Urim and Thummim devices. Joseph Smith's mother claimed her son inscribed and invoked the spirit of Abraxas into a magic circle. Abraxas is a demon spirit which has snakes instead of feet. The magical incantation abracadabra comes from this spirit's name. Abracadabra is the Arabic name for this demon, who is described in ancient magical texts as a king of 365 genies who in turn rule over each day of the year. Joseph Smith claimed to have gold plates inscribed with Egyptian hieroglyphs. He made several magical tablets containing ancient symbols which are traditionally used to summon spirits. Many of the symbols Joseph Smith used are copied directly from the Goetia Book of Demon Worship. Joseph Smith formed a Christian cult which became the Church of Latter-day Saints, a mixture of Freemasonry and spiritualism. In 1844, Joseph Smith attempted to become President of the United States and distributed thousands of leaflets with occult symbols. The Mormon Church is a modern version of the Levite Hebrew priesthood. Traditionally, the tribe of the Levite priesthood jealously guarded the divine instructions from spirits which were divined using the ephod, teraphim, Urim, and Thummim. Still, to this day, occult technology is the highest secret of the elite. The ancient crystal technology of the ephod is still in use to this day. The royal political elite wear crowns which have around their circumference the exact same crystals in the same order as found in the traditional ephod breastplate. Royal crowns are actually ephods which have been fashioned to make direct contact with the skull. On the tomb of Maximilian, Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire, a statue can be seen wearing an ephod which has been incorporated into battle armor. This armor was not designed for battle in the physical world, but as protection against spiritual forces in the spirit world. Many crowns feature the Maltese cross, which is an emblem used worldwide by Satanists, Masonic fraternities, and magicians. The Maltese cross was the first image electronically projected using the cathode ray tube, which was developed in part by Sir William Crookes, who had formerly been a member of the Golden Dawn secret society and member of the Society for Psychical Research in London. The Maltese cross is featured in many sigils. Sigils are magical emblems which are etched onto a crystal ball or a black mirror and then stared at by the magician until the face of a spirit appears. In voodoo rituals, very similar sigils are etched into the ground. These are called veves, and these too feature the Maltese cross. Sigils are used to represent the names of spirits, demons, and angels. A crown is really an ephod, which has been made for the head, able to transmit spiritual communications direct into the brain of the king or queen who wears the crown. Crowns are consecrated in special ceremonies called coronations. The British crowns, owned by the Saxe-Coburg-Gotha royal family of Britain, whose family roots are in Bavaria, Germany, are part of an elaborate wardrobe of magical artifacts, which includes ceremonial knives, golden orbs, and even magic wands, which are known as scepters. When the crown is placed on the head of a British royal, prayers and psalms are sung, which proclaim that the crown gives the wearer divine right to rule. The ceremony is an exact copy of the coronation ritual of King Solomon, who was a pre-Kabbalist magician in ancient Israel, an expert at spirit divination and demon worship.
Feel my little orisons creeping up your spine.
And lead us not into
The
temptation.
sweaty murmurs of my rosary beads. The human hearts that I've taken into hell.
The grimoire of the Red Dragon was originally a Hebrew text and is often used by black magicians alongside another Jewish text called the First Grimoire Verum of Lucifer. In 1517, the Grimoire Verum was translated into Italian and then